like our next segment, as a young professional organization, we love to party. I mean, we like to have fun, go out,
tend to party from
network,
time to
or we
time.
call it socializing.
Yes.
So our next segment is
Networking.
Networking. Tampa's Lowry Park Zoo has an excellent event called WaZoo coming up. And welcome, Jimmy Mela. We're glad to have you on the show.
Thank you very much.
Jimmy is a committee member for the WaZoo event at Lowry Park. Take a look at the spread we have here. This looks amazing.
Quite
Tell
the
us
beers.
what we
This is,
have and why we have it
It's
here.
making me very
Well, I don't want to go into
thirsty.
all this variety here, but the key point is that there is so many great beers out there that we only scrape the surface, usually in our grocery stores. So this is a great event to showcase the wide world of beers and alternative drinks, ciders, and even we'll have a little wine at this event. So it's a great time to get exposed to these unique beers that are out there and have a great time and then help support the zoo and become involved in a nonprofit community-supported zoo. So it's a great event. We'll have live music there and food, and so it's just a wonderful event to be part of.
I understand you've been part of organizing the event for a couple years.
This is our 12th year of doing it, so we've grown from a little event of, say, 50, 60 beers to we're going to have over 200 this year, probably about 210
It's
beers.
a lot of beers.
A lot of beers. You can't drink them all, but
You can't?
they're very
Is
delicious.
it not allowed or just
I've
not physically
I've had
possible?
that question, and actually you can't. You can't, but it's a lot of fun.
It's kinda rude.
I know that USA Today called WaZoo one of the 10 great beer festivals in the country. So tell us more at how you got that accolade and how the event has expanded over the last 12 years.
Well, it was a lot of work in the beginning because you weren't known, of getting these beer vendors to participate in the event, getting the scope of the event big enough to where a lot of people would want to come to it. So we built it over the years and keep getting quality beers there, keep getting the live music. That's a lot of fun, and then have lots of good food. And then that way, your reputation builds, and then more and more vendors want to come, and then more people want to come because it is such a good time and a great opportunity to taste all these beers. And that's how you grow that reputation, and then sooner or later, somebody like USA Today recognizes what you're doing.
That's great.
Excellent.
And obviously we have a young professional audience. Do you find that most of the people that attend the event are younger, older, or do you have a nice mix?
I think it is young professionals was our target audience when we came into this thing. They have a black tie fundraiser, which is for the people that are making lots of money and can really financially
Like
help the
we're
zoo
not.
a lot. But they wanted to get more of a younger generation involved with the zoo. So
Yeah.
they said, well, what do young people do? They drink beer, they
Hey.
socialize.
Socialize, that's the
And
word.
but you give them a good venue, you give them a good time, live music, and so that's how we came up with this idea and have grown it over the years.
Well, us young professionals are also wine connoisseurs. Tell us about the wine incorporation that you have with the event.
About 3 or 4 years ago, we decided to, for the people that came to the beer tasting and brought their spouses or friends that did not drink the wine, the beer, we decided to come up with a wine garden and call it Wines on the Wild Side. And so for an extra $10 once you get in, you can get a Wines on the Wild Side wristband and go in and taste 30 wines. And so we decided, since it's mainly a beer tasting, that we wanted to keep the focus on the beer. So we do fun drinking wines. We'll do a lot of animal-themed wines, such as Little Penguin down there and Tall Horse and Fat Bastard and things like that, to where we're keeping them with a light kind of fun edge to it. And Barefoot Cellars is also a big sponsor of the Wines on the Wild Side.
Tell us some more. Oh, sorry, go ahead, Carl.
Aside from the wines, and what are some of the different ticket options that are available?
Well, the ticket option, the basic ticket is going to be $65, and that is on the internet. The internet is the cheapest way to get your general admission ticket. If you phone in, it will be $5 more. It'll be $70. And then up till, I think, Saturday at noon, you can phone in for $70, and it'll be $75 at the door. So it pays to plan just a little bit ahead. Also, there are available in groups of 20 corporate tickets. And in groups of 20, they will be for $1,000, which would be $50 a ticket. So if you get 19 friends together, then you can get a good discount.
And I understand the. So you said the wine ticket is 10 extra, or was that? only
And 10
beer
extra
ticket?
in addition to the $65. Yes.
And I think I heard something about a designated driver option.
Yes, we have a designated driver. So it's a good idea to bring one, and that would be a $20 entrance, and that's because they will enjoy the
Oh, I thought I was
entertainment.
buying one for $20.
No.
You have to bring your own, and they pay $20.
Yes,
I
yeah, you
understand.
cannot. We don't. We thought about the rent a designated driver, but we haven't gotten the volunteers
worked
for
that
that
one out
yet.
yet.
No. So we have a designated driver, which you'll enjoy the food, you'll enjoy the entertainment, and then you can drive your friends home. So
Excellent.
that's what that does.
Where can they go to buy those tickets?
The easiest way to do it is go to LowryParkZoo.com, and that is their website, and they will have the tickets on there, and that is again, I said the main way people are going to get tickets, and so that's the best way. Also, I do believe that the Hard Rock, Seminole Hard Rock Casino also has tickets available there.
Oh.
They're going to be one of the major sponsors of this year, so they will have tickets there. So those are the two main ways to get those tickets.
We have about 30 seconds left. Tell us what all of these wonderful funds go to support.
The wonderful funds all go to support the animals and the running of that zoo. Every dollar that you give on that ticket stays at the zoo to help feed the animals and help pay the staff and help them do their expansion that is making this one of the greatest zoos in the country. It's a very worthy cause.
Jimmy, thank you so much for joining us. Tell us one more time where people can go to purchase tickets for WaZoo on August 4th.
Okay, that is LowryParkZoo.com, and just look for the WaZoo section on that website, and that's be your easiest way to get them.
It's Lowry Park, Lowry Park,
.com.
Zoo.com. Zoo.com.
Jimmy, thank you so much for joining us.